We'll see the details later of exactly how the stretching and shifting operations take a y equals x squared function into a y equals at squared plus bt plus c. Of course, here we're using x and here we're using t, but they really mean the same thing, and you shouldn't be thrown by that inconsistency in notation. What we're going to do, took that away, but I really want it back here. What we're going to do is we're going to take this as the form of our mathematical function. Okay, this is going to be our mathematical model, and we're going to try to determine what values of A, B, and C will give us a good model of the depth versus time data that we're dealing with. In order to do that, we notice that we have to have numbers for A, B, and C. If we have numbers for A, B, and C, then we've got a perfectly good mathematical function here, and if we put a t in, we'll get a y. Or if we put a y in, we can solve for t, if we've got numbers for A, B, and C. So in order to determine our model, we have to find A, B, and C. That's three parameters. We call A, B, and C the parameters of our model. And in order to evaluate those three parameters, what we're going to do is we're going to choose three data points. Not off of this function, of course. We're going to come over to our original data. We could go back to our original data and see what points we want to use. And we're going to choose the points, this point, well, let's say this time, this clock time, and I believe this clock time. We're going to get the coordinates. Notice that time t equals 11, the depth is 80, and let me just peek over here. Actually, we're going to choose this clock time and this depth. So we're going to choose t equals 11 when y equals 80, t equals 50 when y equals 50, t equals 130 when y equals 10. Those are going to be our 3 points. And we're going to base a model on those 3 points. And we'll see how in just a second. Okay? The point 11, 80, if we plug in 11 for y and 80 for y and 11 for t into the form y equals at squared plus bt plus c, gives us this equation. The point 50, 50 gives us this equation, and the point 130, 10 gives us a third equation. And those equations are written out with the numbers squared and the sides reversed down here.